It's fall! Almost. So excited. It's fall prep time! If you're in the deep south, it's pretty much a consensus. It's our favorite time because the pest pressure in the deep south is fierce during the really hot time. So fall's coming, that gets our tails a wagging. We get to come in here in our messy end of summer gardens and start clearing out. By this time, the weeds are just ridiculous. And if you're not able to stay on top of it, which most of us have jobs and stuff like that, it gets crazy real quick, especially because we get so much rain in this time of the summer, which love, thank God for that. I will never complain about too much rain. So yeah, let's get these beds ready, right? So I mean, it's a mess. It gets out of control so easily. Look at this. Look at this. You can't even tell what's food plants and what's just weeds. It's nuts. Which I guess is a good thing. Somebody wants to come in here and rob the place. They're going to have trouble. They're going to be so confused. Oh, I don't know what we can eat. I don't know what we can eat. Suckers. So this is actually a raised bed. You can't even tell. Oh. So there's a bed, a raised bed. Can't find it. Here's an in-ground bed. You can see it a little bit more. And this one, I just got done clearing out. Pulled up the old stuff, pulled up the weeds. Now I'm going to rake it down and get some seed in it. And I like to do this. I get overwhelmed easily. If I have to think too much, it's not fun for me. I don't want anything to do with it after that. So I don't do a lot of planning ahead. But I do know what to plant and when it needs to be planted. So what I like to do, like the day before I'm going to come out, or the morning before, I know I'm going to go ahead and prep a bed and then fill a bed. I put everything in a Ziploc of what I want to put in that one bed. So I have garlic that I've peeled that's been in my fridge for months, ready to go. I have kale, carrot, and what's at the bottom? Oh, beet seed. So I have my little go pack ready to go. Makes me feel better. And it's ready, so when I have the bed ready, first, we'll flatten this out a bit. Like so. Ooh, carrot. There's a little hard spot right in there. Hard's not the right word, but it's not as soft, it's not as workable as I want it to be. So I'm going to take my fork, I'm just going to loosen it a little bit. I don't want to disturb my soil too much. I work hard to, or I'm adamant about not using chemicals and etc. and not disturbing the soil too much because I want to keep alive the microbes and everything underneath the soil. Well, now I'm sweaty. Apparently there was more hard spots than I thought, so. But sun's going down, but it's all loosened up with the fork, so roots will be able to get down easily. And now I can actually begin this. Now we're gonna flatten it out. Alright, now I got my biochar. Burnt up a bunch of this winter. I'm gonna break this up into a bunch of little pieces, scatter it in and throughout the entire bed. I'm just taking my stick in my partially leveled out bed, and I'm just gonna make my rows, just make my indentation where I'm going to put my seed in. Alright, party people. There's the rows. I'm only doing half the bed tonight. That half I'm going to do tomorrow. I started late, so you know I'm not going to push it too hard tonight, but I'm definitely going to at least get half in. So my rows are about 5 inches apart, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go ahead and put my seed in. I'm going to do kale. No, I'm going to do garlic on the outside, garlic on the outside here, and then I'm going to do kale there and my other type of kale there. So just a real quick lesson on why I don't do one crop in each bed, why I want to do multiple crops in one bed. That is how I do pest control. So basically think of it like this. So basically you're creating a space with food growing. You're going to have one plant that attracts a certain type of bug naturally, and so you want to put something else in there that's going to be its companion plant, which will help deter certain bugs from going to the other plants in that bed. So kind of like a little self-defense system, setting up a space for an ecosystem to go ahead and create itself, and where you take care of the bugs for you. So the garlic, you know, it's stinky. I kind of enjoy it. So the garlic is going to keep away certain things that would normally come in and want to eat the kale, and that would normally come in underneath the soil. And it doesn't need, the garlic does not need a lot of space in between. Now the kale. Yeah, so the kale, I'm not being super strict. I'm just kind of drizzling, is that the word? Like this. And then in the row, and then if it's too thick when they start growing, then I'll just thin them out. The next row is the curly kale. Alright, I'm just gonna rake. I'm just going to rub the dirt right over the seed. Ooh. Alright, got this done. Sun's starting to go down. Half the bed is done. Half the bed has garlic and 2 types of kale, and then the other half I'm going to do tomorrow is also going to have garlic in addition to beets and carrots. Keep the different things going, keep different bugs coming in to stay balanced out, take care of themselves. So always have something in the ground, always have something getting ready to go in the ground. Just keep it going. Have fun with it. That's a big deal. Learn as you go. Get grown, get healthy. Much love.